Hey guys, Tom Davis here, America's Canine Educator. Here's a new video for you guys. It means a lot to me because this dog has been in the shelter for over a year. The sweet dog's name is Jeffrey. He's part of our seminar series that we did recently in Nebraska. It would mean the world to me if you guys would share this with people just because I want to get these dogs adopted. Now, this is a particularly cool case because if you've been following these series, you know that a lot of the dogs that I worked with in this organization or in this program that we did don't have real issues. I mean, every dog should go through some sort of program to help you understand what it is. Just because there's no real evidence of huge issues or behavioral problems doesn't mean you can't get help and doesn't mean that you can't train. And so I'm really grateful for the opportunity to work with these dogs because it just proves to people that just because, you know, if you have problems, yes, get training. But if you don't have problems, there's still so much to learn about your dog. And that's what I'm really starting to do is just teach people how to understand their dog, even if they don't have any issues. So I'm very excited to show you guys this video. And we're also the coolest dog training channel on the planet just because we talk in the comments below and we empower each other and we give each other encouragement. And let me know what you guys think of this video. And again, please share it with as many people as you can on social media so we can get these dogs adopted. Talk to you next time. Jeffrey, you said? Yes. Okay. So we'll start off with a slip call. Is he friendly? Okay. Famous last words, right? All right, a couple things I want you guys to notice where his engagement is. So he doesn't care about much. If we were to let that leash go, he'd be gone, right? So I'm going to just introduce the prong collar just to show you guys some stuff. How long has Jeffrey been in the shelter?
Not quite a year.
A year almost? Dude, what's up? This is him, huh? They warned me. They said, Jeffrey's not all there. And so he's a dog that's been in the shelter for a year. He's 7 years old. And what I want to do is I don't want to bribe him with food. That's not what I'm trying to do. Because what happens when I run out of food? He's going to go on to the next one. Okay, so see how he's like all over the place? So I got to teach him basically how to walk on a leash. Good. So see how he tried to run and I stopped him, right? That was the prong collar going, whoa, 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 halter back. Easy does it. And he goes, oh, okay. On the slip, none of that, because he can pull right through it. There's no consequence for that. It's just, thank you for becoming a post, movable post. So I need to teach him, when I walk, you walk. When I stop, you stop. And he'll look at me and go, you speak my language. This is great. Then I can start training with the dog. But I see on the leash the immediate difference between where he was on the other leash to where he's at now. So I'm teaching him, nope, 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 this way, nope, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. Good. Positive reinforcement is what I'm doing right now. Good boy. Good job, Jeffrey. So he goes over here, and I just take my leash, and I'm like, right here, buddy. Yes, good. Good boy. Well done. Good boy, big man. Good. And then I can start marking the behavior. Good heel. Yay, good heel. This is what this is. Good boy. Sit. Sit. So he doesn't know sit. Right? So I'm not going to, I don't need him to sit. It's fine. I don't care if he sits. It's not going to change anything right now. But now I'm going to just work on our relationship. Hey, buddy. Watch my body language, guys, and what I'm doing. I'm fishing with him. He pulls, I pull back. Pulls, I pull back. If he gets into the right spot, look at my hand. Nothing, no pressure, nothing, one finger. Good boy. Good job, big man. But you see how if you guys look at this situation, where am I going? It's not where is he going, before it was, right? Good decision. Good boy. Good boy. Gave him a little bit of structure. I said, nope, over. Yeah, good. So now I have a working relationship with him. The collar's on. Bad. The collar's off. Good. So right now the collar is physically on him, but I'm not putting any pressure on it whatsoever, right? So he may have gotten 3 little tugs on the prong collar, and it's changed his whole leash pressure drastically, right? Am I making this up, right? This is important, okay? This is very important because a dog like this, just like I talked about before with Chloe, was all over the place probably. And like when he came out, it was boom. His nose was down. He wasn't doing anything. I've changed his whole like demeanor because I told him, we're going to go this way. We are? Oh, okay, we are. Right? We're going to go this. Now I'm going to stop. And he's like, I'm with you. Whatever you say. I'm cool with that. Now I can teach him sit. Now I can teach him down. Now I can teach him to stay. Make him flashy, make him fancy, and people will be offering money for the dog by then. Go ahead. But I want to just go over the importance of understanding what I've done for this dog. Okay, I've given him leadership skills, and I've given him understanding that he's a dog. He's like, oh, okay. So when I go forward, and then I'm going to go the other way, and I'm going to go the other way. And if he doesn't pay attention to me, I'm going to give him a little bit of pressure. Right? And again, for those of you who didn't know what a prong collar was, or maybe even were against it or whatever, you can see the drastic changes it can make in a dog's life who doesn't know right from wrong quickly. Because he's not choking himself out like a zombie. Okay? So I'm going to keep going back and forth. This is what I call a tune-up. So I want the dog to be very engaged with me. Okay?
Eventually expect him to be able to...
Good question. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. A good handler and a good dog trainer shouldn't depend on any equipment. Tools, food, leashes, collars. You should say, hey, do this, and the dog goes, got it. I'm going to do that. The tools that we use, like I can cause him, what would you guys say, like a millisecond of uncomfortability, and it wasn't like, ow! It was just like, hey. And it's life-changing. Same thing with humans. I'll give you an example of my niece. She had double ear infection. She's a young girl. And my brother and his wife were like, we can't get her to take the medicine. Like, she just won't take it. So my mom's been a nurse for like 40 years. She goes, we're giving her the medicine. This is happening. Yeah, she won't take it. She chokes and she gets hysterical. Double ear infection, hysteria, cry fit. She's taking the medicine. Boom, right down. Boom, it's over. The millisecond of versus the double ear infection, it's like, what's humane and what's not here? I turn and go this way. If he doesn't follow me, he's going to get pressure. Come. Good decision. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm not competitive with him. Come. Good boy. Now watch. Come. Good. Good. No verbal, just body. Turn. Pop. Now watch. This is cool. Turn. Oop, gotta be with you, gotta be with you, gotta be with you. Good decision. I stop. Good. And look, his tail, he's like, yoo-hoo! Whoa, this is cool. Good boy. And why, wonderful dog. Like, you can do so much cool things with this dog. He just hasn't had the chance to do anything. And a lot of the dogs that I work with, if I was around more, if anybody was interested, friends or family that needed or wanted a dog, I always do free training with the dogs that I work in these programs. Okay, so now I'm going to start using more verbals, because then I'm going to remove the equipment, okay? Verbals mean I'm going to say, come, and if he doesn't, he gets a correction. Good. Come. Good boy. Positive reinforcement, no negativity. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Good come. Good job, big man. Come. Yes, good. Come. Good. Well done. What a good boy. What a good boy you are. Very good. Very good boy. Very good. Yes, a good boy. Now the transition, guys, is I'm not going to take the prong off yet, but I am going to take it off my leash. So my goal using equipment is to teach, not to say I'm going to use this prong collar because I'm bigger and badder and alpha. I just want to teach you something so you can be more enjoyable and you can go live your life somewhere Get out of the shelter, okay? Good, loose leash, good. Good boy, big man. Good boy. It's a good boy, positive reinforcement. Good boy. The positivity is coming from my verbal cues, and it's also coming from my leash. So he's getting rewarded because I'm not doing this. Good boy. So there's a lot of different positive impacts going in on the dog. Boy, good job. What a good job, big man. What a happy boy. Good job, big man. Good. For dramatic effects. Yep. Good. Nothing's changed, right? I've taught him what I wanted him to do, and now he's captured what I want him to do. Does that make sense? Okay. I turn. Come on. Good job. Let's go. Boy. Little leash pressure. Good boy. Good. Pretty cool.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, it's cool. But I mean, that piece of tool, not used, it'll ultimately kill him. He'll die. Rather, whatever. You know what I mean? But like, why? What's wrong with this dog? You know what I mean? So, in conclusion with him, I just want to show you guys that when you're using equipment and you're using any aversive or compulsive training on a dog, it's to teach. Like, you can't do this, you can do this, you can't do this. Good. Now we have an understanding. It's taken us 10 minutes from when he dragged you in to, now what? I'm a dog. What should I be doing? Right? Dramatic. What did I just mixed? Drastic and dramatic. Dramatic. How you like that? So just making sure that you understand the concepts. I don't need equipment on the dog to get him to do what I want, to get him to comply. And that's one thing that like a lot of people who are very, no tools, no aversives, death before discomfort. We'd rather kill the dog than correct it. But if you use it and apply it properly, is anybody uncomfortable with things that I've done? You know, it's a no-brainer. But there are people who will get a dog and they'll say, Fido, sit, correction. Come, correction. I'm like, don't correct your dog unless they've done something wrong. Now you're doing it bad. Give me your equipment back. More importantly, like when he didn't sit, I wasn't going to punish him because he didn't know sit. I made a judgment call through my experiences as a professional to say, I have food, I said sit, he's not sitting. I'm not going to punish him because he doesn't know what it is. So if I were to corrected him and he turned around and bit my leg, shame on me. He's like, what are you doing? I don't know what you're asking. This is very frustrating. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to work with him for 30 more seconds, and then we're going to put him away, and we're going to eat some food, and we'll go from there. So when I move forward with him, heel. Good heel. Good boy. What a good boy you are. What a good boy you are. So if he does this, I don't need a prong call or anything. I just take my leash, I go over here, pressure. So that's pressure release. I gave him pressure with the leash until he got into the position, to the desired position. Does that make sense? So when I slow down, good boy, he's with me. He's engaged. Does that make sense? I move forward. Hey. Aren't you a rock star? And yet, you know, he's sitting in the kennel like, just need somebody who understands. And that's why I do what I do, because it's life-changing for the dog. Good. What a wonderful boy. Questions on that? Okay, do lunch.